Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Now, I know the article we're discussing today is technically from February 2nd, 2026, a little peek into the future. Perhaps. But let's be honest. The conversation it sparks is incredibly relevant right now. The title alone is provocative. Why native cloud security falls short. For many of us, when we first ventured into the cloud, be it AWS, Azure, GCP, or others, the promise was enticing. Cloud providers offer a suite of built-in security tools, identity and access management, security groups, web application firewalls, advanced threat detection services like AWS GuardDuty or Azure Security Center. On the surface, it seems like a no-brainer. Let the experts who built the cloud also secure it. They must know best, right? The article from the Register challenges that very assumption. And for good reason. While these native tools are incredibly powerful and form a crucial foundation for your cloud security, they often fall short of providing the comprehensive, unified protection that modern businesses truly need. So, let's break down why that is. Why can relying solely on native cloud security be a dangerous game? First, let's talk about fragmentation and complexity. If you are operating in a multi-cloud environment, which most enterprises are these days, you're dealing with entirely different security paradigms. AWS has its language. Azure has another. GCP yet another. Imagine trying to secure your entire global operation where every region speaks a different security language and uses completely different tools and APIs. It's like trying to conduct an orchestra where every musician reads a different score and the conductor has to constantly switch between conducting styles. The sheer operational overhead, the need for specialized expertise in each cloud-specific security offerings, quickly becomes overwhelming, even within a single cloud provider. There are so many services and features that piecing them together into a coherent strategy can feel like assembling a jigsaw puzzle with 1,000 pieces, all the same color. Secondly, there's the issue of blind spots and limited visibility. Native tools are excellent at securing their own services. AWS GuardDuty is fantastic at detecting threats within AWS. Azure Security Center does a great job within Azure. But what happens at the seams? What about traffic between your clouds? What about your hybrid environment? Bridging on-premise data centers with your cloud deployments? And crucially, what about the applications and data that span these environments? Native tools often lack the holistic, end-to-end visibility needed to track a threat across your entire digital estate. You might have excellent security for individual rooms in your house, but no central system that sees the whole picture and alerts you if someone tries to move from the kitchen to the living room without permission. Third, we face the challenge of vendor lock-in and a lack of innovation at your pace. When you commit entirely to native cloud security, you are tying your security strategy to the roadmap of a single cloud provider. While these providers innovate rapidly, their innovations are designed for the broadest possible audience, not necessarily your unique business needs, specific compliance requirements, or niche threat models. If they deprioritize a feature you rely on, or if their pricing structure changes, you're left with limited options. You're essentially putting all your security eggs in one basket. A basket designed by the cloud provider for their general needs, not your specific, unique business logic. And finally, skill gaps and reactive postures. The talent pool with deep, multi-cloud security expertise is, frankly, shallower than we'd like. It's incredibly hard to find and retain security engineers who are masters of AWS security, Azure security, GCP security, and all the nuances of your business. This often leads to organizations having to make compromises. Or worse, leaving security configurations in a less than optimal state. Furthermore, many native tools, while powerful, are often more geared towards detecting issues after they occur, rather than providing robust, proactive prevention and consistent policy enforcement across all environments before a breach can happen. So, what does this all mean? Are we saying native cloud security is bad? Absolutely not. The article isn't suggesting we throw the baby out with the bathwater. Native cloud security tools are the fundamental building blocks. Think of them as the strong foundation of your house. What the article, and indeed the broader industry conversation, is pointing to is the need for an overarching security strategy that sits on top of and integrates with these native capabilities. This is where solutions like Cloud Native Application Protection Platforms, or CNAPPs, come into play. These are third-party platforms designed to provide unified visibility, a single pane of glass across all your cloud environments. From development to runtime, consistent policy enforcement, the ability to define and enforce security policies consistently, regardless of which cloud service or provider you are using. Automated remediation, tools that can detect misconfigurations or threats and automatically fix them, reducing manual effort and human error. Specialized intelligence, focusing purely on cloud security. These platforms can often provide deeper insights and more tailored protections for cloud-native threats. In conclusion, the article from 2026 serves as a timely reminder. While the allure of native solutions is strong, true cloud security resilience comes from a strategic approach. It's about leveraging the best of what cloud providers offer, but then augmenting and integrating those tools with a layer of comprehensive, unified protection that gives you the visibility, control, and automation you need across your entire digital landscape. It's about smart strategy, not just ticking boxes. And that's a conversation that's more critical now than ever before. Thank you.